I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo,
and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello, everyone. It is Novak DJOKOVIC's return to Australia. He's playing in the Adelaide Open tournament. He's in the first round. He's versus LESTIENNE, the 61 ranked Frenchman. And it is an interesting match. I mean, Djokovic, I'm sure he won't get the most friendly reception in Australia, obviously. He got essentially voted out of Australia by popular vote last year. Alex Hawke making that executive decision to kind of deport him out of the country. I'm sure he'll be on a mission to kind of earn back some of that support from the Australian fans. We got Oddfried in the chat. I'm not even gonna read. I don't even know what you're saying, but welcome. We got Lexi in the chat. Hello. Sorry about the long intro. I wasn't expecting it. They just took a bit longer to get on court than I expected, I guess. Come on, Novak. Who is LESTIENNE? Don't know him. He's 30 years old. He's a Frenchman. He had a very, very good year last year on the Challenger Tour. Oh, great backhand from Novak down the line for a winner. Last year, Challenger Tour, he also on the grass, in the semi-final before winning in Mallorca in a Challenger, in Malaga, sorry. Winning in Spain again in the Challenger. Then the next week made the final of a Challenger in Spain. Before the next month winning a Challenger in Vancouver. And then later in the year, semi-finals at Tel Aviv. So he's done some great stuff this year, and the last year, sorry. And I do think he'll not be the. I mean, look, Novak playing great tennis, but he's not a pushover. He's a promising challenger player. Someone who's too good for the challengers. And people like that, people that have a history of winning, even if it's at a lower level, they're always difficult to beat if they're on kind of form, you know? That's how I look at it anyway. So many matches now, David. The crush of Jean is on a shootout with Zheng. Qinwen Zheng. I got a big. What was it before? Did I cover a match or something of Qinwen Zheng? I got in so much trouble about her pronunciation of her name. People were getting annoyed at me. Got MJ in the chat as well. As Djokovic sprays that forehand a little bit. Be interesting to see. I mean, I don't think the crowd will be all against him. They'll respect his tennis. And it's not like it's an American he's playing as well. Qinwen Zheng. Big forehand. Forehand to forehand here. Forehand to Djokovic. The backhand of LESTIENNE. Forehand to Djokovic. Forehand to LESTIENNE is long. 50-0. So Matteo Berrettini, I don't know if you know, Lexi, did defeat Casper Ruud. So that is Norway out of the ATP Cup. Italy through to the city final thing, whatever it is called. Let's see, where are they playing? I'm pretty sure they're through, yeah. Nice backhand in behind Djokovic off the serve. 30-15 LESTIENNE. So Italy will play the winner of Group B. Who's Group B? at Switzerland, Poland. So you could see a Berrettini Hurkacz match. You could see a Swiatek Trevisan, which would be interesting. Surely Trevisan is not as entertaining as. imagine, imagine if that was the French Open final. I mean, come on, come on. Great lob, great lob from Lestienne there. Great serve. Has a chance at the backhand. And what is this? It's just showtime, isn't it? Lestienne just ruling Djokovic in these little lob exchanges. And good game from Lestienne. Good game. Djokovic easily gets to the volley, but then kind of is a bit tentative. Just kind of guides it in. Lestienne has the chance to lob him again. That 3 lobs? Must have just been out, that first serve from Djokovic. He's wearing that orange Lacoste shirt. I think he wore that at Belgrade. Remember he wore that a lot of the clay season last year. Nice backhand. The forehand of Djokovic. The backhand of Lestienne. Forehand of Djokovic. The forehand of Lestienne. Backhand Djokovic. Backhand slice of Lestienne. Djokovic up in the court. Swings away the forehand into the open court. We got Milan in the chat. What's up, David? Can't stay, unfortunately. Just came by to drop a like and wish you a happy new year. Happy new year to you too, Milan. Thank you for dropping by. It's a late night stream for me. It's just past 5 in the morning. Djokovic, first match in Australia for a very long time. Couldn't miss it. We'll keep you guys posted on other scores as well. We have Kavi covering Raducanu Frivertova, which is an amazing match. That is 4-all deuce. Then we have Qinwen Zheng, who has match point on Annette Kontaveit. I'm going to quickly go to that and see how that one ends. Oh, Qinwen Zhang has missed the forehands on the match point. Okay, so it's going 6-all on that one. It's crazy. First serve into the net from Djokovic. Do you know if is Casper playing any other warm-up tournaments? Oh, good stuff. Djokovic sees his chance to come in. Puts away it's a low volley. Just put it away nicely in deep in the open court. Right, that's final warning, London. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, it's sad. We're just not good. That's the problem. We're just not good. Welcome to the chat. We got Sakari Mertens on right now as well. Sakari, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if she wins this match, I think that's Greece through to the city final. They don't need to win the tie. They just need to win one more match. I'm pretty sure. So she's 2 games away from that. Tsitsipas getting the win over David Goffin yesterday. Got them to 1-all. And Greece, solid somewhat team. I mean, you got a few of those kind of teams who are just solid single players, number 1 singles players on each side. But then number 2 and doubles can be a bit tricky, but they find their way through. We got Tanya Ivanovic in the chat. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It has been a lot of upsets, a lot of weird results in Adelaide so far. We had Alexei Popyrin getting the win over Felix Auger-Aliassime, the number 2 seed, and one of the form players of the latter stage of last year, just out in straight sets. Holger Rune also one of the form players of the end of last year, out in 3 sets. So, I mean, what can you say? Anything can happen. Medvedev got through against Sonigo. It wasn't simple, but in the end, Sonigo retired due to injury in the second set. Backhand to Djokovic. Good depth from Lestienne. Djokovic makes the backhand error. It'll be interesting to see if Djokovic, how high his level is before the Australian Open. Of course, he'll be one of the favorites. Oh, great drop shot. Reverse forehand from Lestienne. Made it look like he was going into the forehand of Djokovic, but instead he just completely did him. That was amazing. Good return from Djokovic. Gets a point on the Lestienne serve. We got Gary in the chat. David, Happy New Year. And Lexi is right. It's pronounced Zhang. I knew it was pronounced Zhang, but I just make the mistake. And Fravier Fravirtova? Is that how you pronounce it? Backhand from Djokovic. The forehand volley into the net. How's he missed that? How has he missed that then? What on earth? What is going on there? How did the volley go wrong? Did he try and do a stop volley? He just made it too complicated. Lestienne's got a very French game. So much spin and variety in his ground strokes. You just don't know what's going to happen. Backhand slice of Djokovic. Backhand slice of Lestienne. Backhand of Djokovic down the line. Then a backhand cross court to the backhand of Lestienne. Backhand slice from Djokovic. Backhand of Lestienne. Forehand of Djokovic. Backhand of Lestienne. Just floats up. Djokovic forehand is good. Comes into the court. Misses the next forehand though. Misses the next forehand long. And I think that's sometimes just what they want is just you to hit out and get a bit frustrated. And because they can just stay in rallies forever. I don't know if it was the wisest move for Djokovic to continue to just hit ridiculously powerful forehands. Like where he wasn't even past the service line. It was risky. It was very risky. Second serve here for Lestienne at 40-30. Backhand of Djokovic. Backhand of Lestienne. Forehand of Djokovic. Forehand of Lestienne is down the line winner. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good start from Lestienne. Good start. And did have a run to the semi-finals in Tel Aviv last year. As his best run in an ATP event. Winning against Mannarino, Ruusuvuori, Cressy before falling to Cilic in the semis. Then Cilic fell to Djokovic in the final of that event. He's not a bad player, Lestienne. He just has a lot of variety in his game. And who knows? A Djokovic that's not played in quite a bit. We'll see. I don't think I don't know why he didn't play in Dubai. Is it Dubai, the team event thing, the exhibitions? Was he injured in that tournament? He did play one match, I think. He lost it. Oh, bad volley decision. Went straight. Joko smash. Joko smash successful. 1 out of 1. Joko smash. 15 love. Let's have a look. Raducanu, Fruvirtova, 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 I think. I think it's still it's either still deuce or there's a rain delay. One of the two. The volley is always going to get there. Lestienne. Not good enough on the volley. Way too heavy-handed. And Lestienne's coach is laughing. That's how easy the pickup was. Djokovic's volley, so subpar. Was deep in the service box. High bouncing and high tariff. Just simple, easy pickings for Lestienne. Slaps the forehand, Lestienne, and Djokovic misses the forehand wide to the tram lines. Bit of trouble for Djokovic. Hadn't lost a point on serve before this game. Now he's going to have to do some defending. That's how I felt about Ruud versus Berrettini in that quarterfinal match. Ruud was so good, like serving, forehand, backhand, everything. First 2 sets, he was just destroying him. Like it was brutal in the US Open. If you guys remember that. Cool to see Berrettini doing the turnaround. Must have had a great serving day, I'm assuming. A great serving and forehand day. Quarterfinals, because Ruud played Hachinov in the semifinals. Backhand of Lestienne is long. Djokovic gets the point. Talking of Hachinov, he is playing Pedro Chachin right now. He's setting a breakup, serving at 2-1. If you guys remember, yeah, the quarterfinal. Like, do you remember one of Pat's first streams? Was Chachin. We got Ghost in the chat. Hello. How are you doing? I think, if I'm not mistaken, are you in Fazan's chat a lot? Oof, what a forehand. Lestienne powers it down the line. I think you're in Fazan's chat a lot. That is powerful. Forehand, and then he's found it down the line. His coach loving that. I'm good. I'm a bit tired right now, but drinking some tea. Backhand of Djokovic down the line. He's got to have it. Oh, he's just not made the volley. Lastienne's done well. He's got it deep. Djokovic couldn't get it over. LESTIENNE finds himself with a breakpoint chance. Wow. What did I say? He's not a pushover, LESTIENNE. Someone of his quality and variety is always tricky to play. First match of the season. Forehand to the backhand of LESTIENNE. Forehand to Djokovic. Forehand to LESTIENNE is long. Saves the breakpoint. I'm gonna have a look to see what is rain delay in Auckland. That's why Raducanu for Virtova is um, suspended as it stands at deuce 4-all. I thought so. Yeah, I think for sure he's a contender to rise into the top 50. Where something live in. Welcome, Gustavo. Great forehand from Djokovic. So yeah, he's a contender to rise in top 50. He had a great year last year. The Challenger Tour, especially. I think 3 or 4 titles, as well as a final. And then semi-finals in the ATP 250 in Tel Aviv. Very, very promising stuff. And Djokovic does get the hold. Good hold for Djokovic in the end. Goes 3-2 head on serve. Nothing to shout home about as of yet. LESTIENNE playing some solid stuff. Not making it easy for Novak whatsoever. Auckland's apparently having a bunch of wind too. Terrible conditions for tennis. Yikes. If I remember correctly, is Auckland the first place that Cam Norrie got a title? Let me have a look. I think that's correct. I think he got either his first title or his first final. I think it's probably his first final. Let's see. Yeah, first final in Auckland against Tennis Sangren, 2019. Lost 4-2. So the Benoit pair is back to beating up on folks in challenger tourneys. Wow. Good on Benoit. It's funny. I think Benoit made the top 10 of the uh, best shots of the year. No matter how good or bad he plays in a year, he'll always find a way into the top 10, 20 of best shots. So it's weird. Just he just gravitates towards hitting ridiculous volleys and backhands. He'll find a way to get there. Even if he had a year like he had last year. 16-31. His win-loss record. He'll somehow still find his way into the top 10 shots of the year. Cam Norrie is a hell of a college player at SMU. Always happy when he does well. Yeah, he's one of the true ambassadors, you can say, of the college tennis method of getting through to the professional level of the sport, showing that you can get inside the top 10. Wimbledon semifinals from being from playing college tennis. You don't need to peak it or be very good at 21 or whatever. Just cultivate your game, grow the basics, Norrie's done that pretty well, I'd say. Bad miss from LESTIENNE just to Just a routine forehand error, but still 30-15 up in this game. Ooh, Elise Mertens has completely turned around the set against Sakkari. She was 4-2 down. Now she's a game away from the second set. Sakkari serving at 4-5 to stay in it. Just like that. Oh, he's got loads of talent, Ben Shelton. Loads of talent. Nice slice. Forehand of Djokovic now. The forehand of LESTIENNE. He's gone up the line. He's missed it though. 30 all. Let me see Ben Shelton's. Is he playing Challenger right now? Let me have a look. 96 in the world. Lost to Duckworth. First round of qualifying in Adelaide. Not the best place to start the year, but James Duckworth, never to be really underestimated in Australia. Not an awful loss. Had a tiebreak in there, you know. You see the Zhang Kontaveit match, great ending. No, I didn't. Liking that Qinwen Zhang has got the win, obviously. Highly rated player. I think Ben and JG have her inside the top 5, both of them. If I'm not mistaken. Djokovic has got himself the deuce in this game. I think this next year or two is big for Ben Shelton. If he can kind of just grow on what he's done in the challengers and the glimpses we've seen in the professionals, we saw him beat Casper Ruud in Cincinnati. You know, that tweener lob, that was like one of the shots of the year. Good stuff from Djokovic. He finds himself at the break point here. 2-3, chance to get up a break in this first set. When is Draper playing next? Let me have a look for you. Lexi Draper, Jack Draper. So he just won first round Sunwoo Kwon, 6-2, 6-1. Good serve from LESTIENNE. Inside in, forehand. Going to take this overhead on behind the service box. He's going to get there, Djokovic. Second overhead. Too much to chase down. Anyone see Linda Noskova's Noskova? Yeah, I think I've got that one. It's not Noskova, it's Noskova. Dismantle Kazakina yesterday. Yeah, I saw the highlights. Not Noskova was just there's so many exciting parts of her game. Just seems so stable, her game already. That's what's exciting as well. All the Czech players just have such good base games. If you know what I mean. And here we go. Djokovic did have an overhead in this rally, but now he's at neutral somehow. That is the overhead of Djokovic speaking. Oh, he's got a lucky break though. The net cord dribbles over. And he has break point. Wow, 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 wow. That is brutal for LESTIENNE. Done so well to put up a fight so far in this match. So Draper will play the winner of Chachin or Hachinov. Chachin serving at 2-all. He's got back on serve. Faces a break point in the second set. Khachanov set up. Backhand from Djokovic. Forehand into the middle of the net. And it is the first break of the set. Goes the way of Novak Djokovic. It's not been the easiest start for Djokovic. Had to face a break point, a tough service game before. But yes, finally broken. Leads 4-2. And the Serbian fans in the crowd getting a bit vocal. Novak Djokovic serving at 4-2. Good break of serve. It seems like maybe it's just in Adelaide, but they're all getting behind Djokovic here. Seems like that's the case anyway. 15-love. I get your point about Linda's back, but just Berrettini will never have. He just doesn't have the kind of movement to have that kind of backhand. He never doesn't have the Noskova is like a shorter, agile player. He just doesn't have that kind of movement in his game, in his body. And Goran Ivanisevic clearly annoyed by the double fault there from Djokovic. It's like he'd been personally insulted by that or something. Here we go, 30-15. And that is an ace. You happy about that, Goran? Hope you're happy about that. Yeah, it's weird how quite a lot of the Czech players aren't playing in the United Cup. I know, like, obviously it's the first tournament. Good forehand there from Djokovic to put it in behind. Goes 5-2 up. But I guess they just don't care, maybe. But I'm surprised Sinikova or Krishikova or anyone's not playing. Because they've had so much success, Billie Jean King Cup. I think they've won the majority of them over the last 10 years. Like, why would you not want to continue the winning success? But yeah, all the Czech players coming through. So exciting. But you know who's also exciting? A young player coming through. The number 1 seed here, Novak Djokovic, who has consolidated the break and is 5-2 up in this first set. Yeah, I thought. I mean, he was. I think he might have gone to multiple different colleges. Because I know he did go to Texas Christian University, but I don't think Ghost is. I think Ghost. I'm not going to doubt his college tennis knowledge because I don't know anything about it. I'll have a look. Let's see, college, university. Yeah, it is just TCU. Yeah, I think Landon's right in this one. Good serve from LESTIENNE. Now the forehand drop shot. Djokovic is going to get there with the slice. Lob. Still in the rally. Forehand, the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand Lestienne, forehand Djokovic. Backhand Lestienne, forehand Djokovic. Forehand Lestienne, forehand Djokovic. Backhand slice of Lestienne, backhand slice of Djokovic. Backhand of Lestienne. Has he made it? He's made it. How has he made that? How has he made that? What on earth? What on earth? Got Sue on Lim in the chat. Hello, hello. No lay, no lay, no lay, no lay. Joker. Everyone speculates who's going to be the next big thing. Who's going to win the next slam, the next 4 slams, whatever. That's the whole point of being a sports fan, is speculating. Djokovic misses the return, just long, as the umpire points out. I recognize this umpire. I don't know his name. You know the male, tall one with the black hair? Oh, big return from Djokovic. Big forehand return. On the baseline, that one. Backhand slice of Djokovic, the forehand slice of Lestienne. Forehand of Djokovic, forehand of Lestienne. Forehand Djokovic, stop. To the backhand of Lestienne. Forehand Djokovic is long. Lestienne is done pretty well in this set, considerably, compared to most opponents that will play Djokovic. Djokovic just finding a way to win points in his own serve. Yeah, I don't know. Very unorthodox game, Lestienne, with the variety. And there's another show of it. The slice he has. What a slice serve that was. An ace, his first ace of the match. Out wide. Good stuff. Got low voltage in the chat. Hello, hello. Great name. Saying, how's Bronzetti doing? Well, she's set up, but in the second set against Ikari, I think that's the number 2 WTA Norwegian player. She's attempting to serve out the second set at 5-4. So Bronzetti has some work to do in the second set, but she's a setup. I think Italy are already through, so no need to worry about the tie in itself. Looks like Auckland is still in a rain delay. So still waiting for the conclusion of that Raducanu for Virtova first set, which is looking really good. First serve just missed there. Already impatient, speculating but who might take 3 sets from Novak in Melbourne. Has he won the Australian Open without dropping his set before? That'd be an interesting question. Oof, what a forehand. What a forehand from Djokovic in the open court. That is good. That is really good. I'm gonna search that. Has Djokovic another good serve, gets himself to 3 set points. Third ace of the set. First serve into the net on set point. And the second serve, Lestienne just can't keep control of it. Novak Djokovic takes the first set, 6-3. And sorry, Andielo, we can't offer links here. This is a play-by-play. So we cover the match point by point, and you can watch this alongside the tennis if you want to. Feel free to join us here. As Novak Djokovic takes the first set, 6-3. The Joker. Let's see. Any interesting players that you will know in the challengers? Christian Garin playing in the challenger against someone called Jake Delaney. Sounds Irish. He's setting a double breakup. Have anyone else? Sabalenka's playing doubles right now. Obviously, former doubles number 1, I think. Sabalenka, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of success in doubles in her time. Let's see. Sabalenka. Yeah, doubles number 1. Won Australian Open and the US Open in doubles. Ah, okay. Yeah, I get you now. But it'd be do you guys know? I can't really see how to search up, how to research. Has Djokovic won any slams without dropping a set? It'd be interesting to, because I know I know he's won some with dropping like 1 set or 2 sets. Like Wimbledon 2021, he dropped the first set versus Draper, and then dropped second or third set against Matteo Berrettini. So that was just 2 sets the whole tournament. I know Nadal's done quite a few French Opens without dropping his set. Like saying Novak, no sweat. And it's been interesting so far. Lots of Lestienne slice. As we know, the Frenchmen love their flair. Their voom. Forehand to the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand of Lestienne is not over the net. And he faces 3 break points now. In danger of letting it run away from him a little bit. But please, guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button on the stream. I haven't asked so far for likes yet. Love to get to as many as we can. The return of Novak Djokovic. Good ace there. Second ace of the match for Lestienne. Saves the first of 3 break points. In mixed doubles, we have Jess Pegula and Francis Tiafoe playing against Siegemund and Altmaier in a tie-break there. Another good serve. Saves the second break point. Just wide of the tee from Lestienne. Now a second serve for Djokovic to attack. He's got to attack this second serve, right? Backhand to Djokovic. The backhand to Lestienne. Backhand to Djokovic. He's well inside the baseline. Backhand to Djokovic. Backhand to Lestienne. Backhand to Djokovic down the line to the forehand to Lestienne. Forehand to Djokovic. Backhand to Lestienne. Backhand to Djokovic. Forehand to Lestienne. Forehand to Djokovic. Backhand to Lestienne. Backhand to Djokovic. Backhand slice of Lestienne. 400 Djokovic down the line winner. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge from former world number one. And he is on course to win this match in straight sets. Great, great start to the second set. He gets the early break and leads 1-love. Yeah, I was shocked to see clean-shaven Daniil as well. I mean, it's like he was in his. I'm pretty sure he played his first final in Sydney, if I'm not mistaken. Daniil Medvedev. It's like Sydney all over again. I think if I'm not mistaken, he won his first title versus Alex de Minaur, 2018. The lob put away Djokovic. Well done. Yes, Sydney, January 2018. In 3 sets, he won versus de Minaur. So this is where we saw clean-shaven Daniil, right? A youthful Daniil in Australia, back again. 400 Djokovic, the backhand of Lestien. 400 Djokovic, backhand slice of Lestien. The backhand drop shot of Djokovic. That's too good. Too good. He's 61 in the world, Tanya. 61 in the world. And let me have a look here. He's not a qualifier. I think he got there by merit, I guess. Too high to be in qualifying, but too low to be seeded. It's a good game to follow up on the break from Djokovic. Looks like he's going to consolidate and go 2-love up. 40-love here. 40-love here. Backhand slice of Lestien to the 400 Djokovic. 400 Lestien just missed it. Game to love for Djokovic. 2-love up in the second set. Great start for Djokovic, who is just bearing down now on the 30-year-old Frenchman. Spot on from Gary here. I'm not sure what. I think Djokovic was complaining about something. He missed the forehand into the net. That's a big forehand, though. That's a winner. Got Jamie in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Hey, business as usual for Djokovic. I mean, kind of. First set, it wasn't easy at the start. Lestien making it difficult with his slice. He had a breakpoint chance at 2-3. Djokovic serving. Before Djokovic held serve and then broke himself. Ooh. Drop shot. Djokovic's going to get there, though. Lestien is not happy with that. Who knows how Djokovic won that point? Who knows? Gosh. Djokovic way off court. It's a forehand into Lestien. Lestien loses his cool. He's not happy right now. Second serve for Lestien, 15-30. Backhand, the backhand of LESTIENNE clips the net. Backhand slice from Djokovic. Forehand to LESTIENNE. He's found the pass. That was good. Djokovic's slice was just maybe a bit short. Maybe just not penetrating enough through the court. It was off the net cord, to be fair. But even then, not quite doing enough with it. Go Sergio Rodriguez asking for a link in the chat. Sorry, we can't really give you links, but you're free to join us for play-by-play coverage of this match, where I'll describe each rally. We have the backhand slice of Djokovic here to the backhand of LESTIENNE, which goes long. Break point chance here for Novak for the double break in the second set. He'd like to have an efficient start to the week, I'm sure. We'll see if she can. If he can. So I was looking at the for Virtova Raducanu match. Djokovic your favorite for Oz Open, David says Jamie. Ooh, I'd say so. Nice ace there from LESTIENNE to save the break point. I think Djokovic, Nadal, Alcaraz. I think Djokovic is the favorite. Alcaraz second favorite. Feels weird having Nadal third favorite of any slam. The way he won it last year as well. I'll put Nadal second favorite, I think. Double four from LESTIENNE there. Wasn't very good. But it doesn't matter though. He's got 2 weeks in Melbourne. He's healthy. How often do you see Nadal this healthy before a slam? Where's Alcaraz? Is he playing anything before the Australian Open? I don't know, Tanya. It's an interesting question. Does anyone know? Because obviously he had that issue in November. Great backhand from Djokovic. Great backhand. Saves another game point. He still hasn't even really. Wow, that is a shock. He's not even in Australia yet. Oof. That is how do you know? Is it on Instagram, in his Instagram or something? He posted pictures or good from Djokovic staying in that rally. He's got himself another chance. Advantage Djokovic here for the double break. Here we go. Forehand of LESTIENNE, backhand of Djokovic. Ooh. He's just a bit frustrated. He's missing some of these shots that he shouldn't be missing. A backhand long. It's a routine backhand he missed. Wasn't exactly much pace on it from LESTIENNE. Djokovic missing of his own accord. Couldn't take the double break chance. Oh, what? What the heck? I mean, that's a trademark Novak Djokovic return. Step, slap, slaps the ball, return winner. I mean, just completely trademark. Backhand to the forehand of LESTIENNE, forehand of Djokovic, backhand of LESTIENNE. And that is long. LESTIENNE's going to challenge it. It wasn't too far long. It will be a replay of the point. If he does get the challenge. It is just long though, just long. Novak gets the double break in the second set. 3-love up. Wow. And just look at his serving stats. That's what matters. Just keeping good while putting his pressure on his opponent. And he's just a few games away from the second round in Adelaide. The stack 250. Novak Djokovic would love to win this warm-up tournament. Just get his toes dipped into this Australian summer. Just getting used to the matches, being match fit as well. They're showing the scenery around Adelaide, some wine tasting, some museums and stuff. But Djokovic does have the double break. Big movements from Novak. Here we go. Oh, it is set point for Virtova against Raducanu. 4-5 Raducanu serving. I'm going to switch to that quickly for just a second. Sure, that one's going to go. Forehand for Virtova to forehand Raducanu. Forehand for Virtova. Backhand Raducanu. Forehand for Virtova. Forehand Raducanu. Forehand for Virtova. Forehand Raducanu. She's missed it. And Frubertova takes the first set. 6-4. After a long rain delay. Comes out on top. Holds serve after the deuce. And breaks the serve of the Brit. Wow. Another good serve from Djokovic. Turn doesn't come back. It is 30-love. Cheers, Jamie. Can't believe Oz Open is on again soon. Where did the last year go? You're right. Just in a flash, we're back. Ooh, lucky net cord for Djokovic. Had a few of those today. Just dribbled over. Looks like Sinikova is getting her doubles campaign underway in Adelaide in just a few minutes. Playing with someone called Hunter. Never heard of her before. Just missed the forehand long there, Djokovic. Ruining the game to love. 40-15 still. No, Carlos is too quiet. I'm really wondering what kind of form he'll show in Melbourne. Maybe he's lying in wait. Well, Iga Swiatek, we saw how she came to the US Open, the form she came into it with. Basically nothing. She lost early in Warsaw and Cincinnati and all these tournaments. Alcaraz before as well. He went out in the quarterfinals to Cam Norrie, I think. Or he had some interesting losses before the US Open. Then he went to the US Open and won it. So I mean, I would not base even. Oh, big return from Djokovic. Gonna run around the backhand, puts away the forehand. No, he's another forehand he has to take on. LESTIENNE still in the point. How many good forehands does Djokovic need to hit? The backhand drop shot. The lob from Djokovic. The tweener. Oh, the tweener doesn't come over. I said Fruvirtova. As I said it. No. I thought I thought I said that. Never mind. Backhand to Djokovic. The backhand to LESTIENNE clips the net. Oh, I mean, he deserves it. All the all the net courts Djokovic has got. Djokovic can't really complain too much. That was especially lucky, but even yeah. I don't think they were. No. If they were, I don't remember. First serve into the net from LESTIENNE. Second serve. The forehand of Djokovic. Just missed it. Get a bit frustrated himself. I mean, this is what happens when you when you expect perfection on return and you go for those big ones. They're not always gonna hit their spots. Sometimes you gotta play with a bit more safety in mind. Big forehand. Again, missed. 2 returns in a row. Not in. On the second serve as well. So an hour in, LESTIENNE has a chance to get his game in this second set. Just get a game on the board. Good serve. Puts away the forehands. Lovely stuff from LESTIENNE. And beneficiary of some mediocre returns from Djokovic. And he gets the hold. Avoids the bagel in the second set. Could have been a bagel if Djokovic had his controlled aggression return mind on instead of going crazy on every forehand. But yeah, LESTIENNE gets the hold. Holgerun outside bet. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think I'm not totally sold on him in best of 5 as of yet. Obviously, he has fitness, but he's not exactly best of 5 hardened, is he? He made the quarterfinals, French Open. That's it. He would be. I mean, he's not. It's not an awful bet. It's not an awful bet, but I wouldn't bet on him personally. I don't know if he could beat someone like Djokovic over best of 5. If you know what I'm saying, it'd be a bit of an ask, I think. Linda Fravirtova has got the break in the second set, the early break. So she leads 2-love in the second set after winning the first set. Raducanu again struggling. Reminds me of when after she won the US Open, she had a match against Marta Kostyuk in Transylvanian Open. I think it was or was it the one in Linz? I'm not sure. It was a tournament in which she had a win previously, first round or second round. But then she went against Marta Kostyuk and got absolutely thrashed. Hope that doesn't happen today. I mean, I like Linda Fravirtova, but I want Emma to restore some form of respect to her name. She really does get a lot of stick, you know. He's not retired. He's in a very competitive league now. Very, very competitive league. Ooh, bad first serve from Djokovic. Wow, that was bottom of the net. Bottom of the net. Second serve's good though. Wow. Aggression on this second serve point. That forehand's a bit wild. Bit wild. 30-15. Not been his best all today, Djokovic. Still getting back to his best. I guess he is going to be a bit rusty on his first match back, isn't he? So a little bit. Second serve to the forehand of Lestienne. Backhand of Djokovic just in. Now the forehand of Djokovic. Ooh, just in again. Forehand of Djokovic. Backhand of Lestienne. Backhand slice of his drop shot. Lestienne's going to get there. Oh, wow. The no look. The no look from Lestienne. What about that? That's a la Federer versus what's his name? The Latvian guy, Gulbis. That is impressive. He slid in there, completely sold him a dummy. That is amazing. What a way to get yourself in a highlight reel, eh? That is incredible. Wow. Got King of Just in the chat. Welcome. If you're just joining us and you haven't seen that point that just happened, rewind a little bit. I mean, Constant Lestienne, he slid in, completely sold Djokovic a dummy with his eyes, and put it into the open court deep. That's good response from Djokovic. The big serve, then the forehand, inside in with conviction. And he has game point here to have a 5-1 lead in the second set. Hour and 6 minutes into the match. First serve into the net. Raducanu has got the break back though, Lexi. Welcome back, by the way. So she is serving at 1-2. Back again on serve. Slice from Djokovic. The slice of Lestienne, which is wide. He's going to challenge it, but I don't know. I don't know. Ever since I saw Noskova, was it versus Emma in the French Open? That was her win, right? That was her big win, if I remember correctly. Was it? Did she win that one? There was one match, wasn't there? Let me see. Was it the French Open? Yeah, played Raducanu in the French Open. She lost that match, but it was so impressive. Her performance. I mean, just people you just already knew with her game she was going to be a star. I think it's obviously, I mean, it's morally interesting, you'd say. But people have made a point. I agree. There's not really. Oh, what happened there? Lestienne's laughing. What on earth? Wait a second. Did he just miss the he just missed the easiest overhead I've ever seen streaming a match. That's funny. That is funny. So I don't think that I don't think that any European teams or any big European teams wanted him as a free agent. So I guess he's just trying to cash in, secure his great grandkids. Bad backhand. Bad backhand, Djokovic. Middle of the net. Not happy with that. This is 250 King adjust. First serve off the net and out from LESTIENNE. Second serve now. Good return from Djokovic. Now the backhand slice to the backhand of LESTIENNE. Backhand of Djokovic down the line to the forehand of LESTIENNE. Forehand of Djokovic. Oof. That's not good. What are these ground strokes? They're not going above the bottom of the net. The winner here plays Hallis in the second round. Quentin Hallis. Career high of 66. Great serve from LESTIENNE. Has a 40-15 lead now in the game. Great serve. He holds serve here. He will force Djokovic to serve out at 5-2. And some strange returns. I mean, Djokovic, we're hoping not to hit those kind of ground strokes again. But LESTIENNE gets the hold of serve. And he forces Djokovic to serve out at 5-2. He's avoided any form of bakery, any baked goods today. As Raducanu is 40-30 up, serving at 1-2. Trying to hold serve and get even the first time in the second set. LESTIENNE God mode soon. Oh gosh. We know what Gaston God mode looks like. We've seen that. Scary thing. Mutei God mode. It would be a good story if Sporting Lisbon or like Madeira, that's his island he's born in on whatever, someone like signed him. I just, I mean, I guess they just weren't interested. I mean, huge wages. He wants huge wages. I don't think he's willing to cut that much to do a sentimental move. That's just the kind of person he is, I guess. He's not someone to sacrifice money for family. First serve just missed from Djokovic. Second serve to the forehand of LESTIENNE. Forehand of Djokovic to forehand of LESTIENNE. That forehand is long. Ronaldo should have gone to the SPFL. Play with some real men. I agree. Good stuff from Djokovic. Playing in the net. Controlling everything so well. And some of his best performance, but it's been okay. Decent start to the week for Djokovic. Just the 2 points away now from his first win of the week. First serve into the net. I think it's very rash to completely discount Nadal. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Nadal winning the Australian Open at all. He's gonna have 2 weeks of great training in Melbourne. Healthy training. you see what happens when he's not healthy, barely. Last year in Australia. He won it anyway. After the double fault from Djokovic, he misses the first serve again. 30-15. You'll just want to play some proper points here, and he's got 2 chances to seal the match now. 2 match points for Novak Djokovic. It's not been easy. It's not been routine, but 2 match points nonetheless.
Match point.
40-15. 5-2. Match point Djokovic. Good serve. Return doesn't come back. He walks to the net. Gets his first win of the week against Constant Lestienne, and his first win in Australia versus an opponent just in general since the Medvedev Australian Open final of 2021. And the crowd do give their cheers of support for him. A lot of Serbians in the crowd. And they do respect his tennis. And it's good to see. It's good to see. I hope he doesn't have too many booing fans in Melbourne. That's what I'm scared there's going to be like angry, drunk fans, you know? You know what I mean? But good win for Djokovic to start the week. Lestienne, he can hold his head somewhat high. He didn't get demolished by Djokovic, that's for sure. It wasn't easy. Wasn't totally destruction. Didn't get bageled or breadsticked. Not bad. Not too bad. And yeah, late night stream for me. Djokovic gets through 6-3, 6-2. Thank you guys for joining me in this stream. An interesting one. In a few hours, Andy Murray will play versus Sebastian Korda. Hope he gets the win too. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys tomorrow. It has been Djokovic. It has been Lestienne. 6-3, 6-2 to the number 1 seed.
No le